So this is the incense burner I threw yesterday. I decided I'm gonna cut it open because it's the first time I've made this shape. I didn't even make it very well because I forgot that I was making it halfway through, and so I actually had to go backwards from what I intended to do. Besides, like, it's just a good idea. The other thing too I want to do before I cut it open. This was the other thing I was going to do. I was going to check and see if I burned it, if the ashes would fall outside, and yeah, they would. The beginnings would fall outside. I mean, because everything's going to shrink, even though that hole is going to shrink. The bowl will too. So I'm thinking I want a wider bowl where my measuring thick. Okay, so right now this bowl is about 7 inches wide. And I'm thinking it needs to be probably, and taking into consideration shrinkage, I'm thinking like 9 inches, man. Nine inches wide, yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for. So I think I'm gonna use a larger weight. Pushed in that side a little bit. Interesting. I was like, hey. So I think I want more clay. I'll squish that one a little bit. I can see where at the edges of my bowl they got more thin, so everything's more thin through here. This thickness, bottom's about 1/4 of an inch, which the inner walls are about 1/4 of an inch. Actually, this one too bad. All right, so my base. All right, so my base here is 1/4 of an inch here, and these walls here are 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm about 1/4 of an inch up here, but I'm thicker here and I'm thicker here. Not by much, but what that tells me is I need to do a better job of getting the base here and here even, because it's gonna be really difficult to figure out a trim that's gonna work, for me anyway, when the bottom's not even. And then I need these side walls to be thicker. But all in all, that's not bad. And I threw this with 1.5 pounds, so I think I'm gonna go up. Maybe to 2 pounds? I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some Googling. That's the part I haven't learned yet, like what's possible with, like how much clay do you need for how much? And I'm not gonna crunch this, I'm gonna remember that. I think it's helpful to save like bits so I can remember later what I'm looking at. Oh, and I should probably write in that 1.5 so I know what I threw with. Because then when trimming, I'd want to trim this here. Like I could have made this work. I would have ended up trimming that. It would have been really thin in the bottom. And I really like feet. I want to leave space to always put a foot. And really the only space to put a foot here would have been here on this outer wall if I had trimmed like a ring out. I was thinking right there, like if I trimmed that and then the foot would come down straight here, but then it wouldn't have like that floating look. So I think I need more clay. Bummer look. It's not bad though, dude. But this is how I do it too. I generally, my first one, I don't think about it. I don't know what's what, and beginner's luck. And now I'll probably overthink it and not be able to get a single one off for like 5 throws. Maybe 5 total between trims and throws. But I plan on doing a lot of clay today. Today is a clay day. I'm gonna take a little break. Then I will wedge up some clay, clean my space a bit, get this out of the way, maybe burn some incense, get a little comfy, fix this hair so I don't get clay in it, and